Good afternoon. Today we will see your first practical or first assignment, that is applications of robots and automatic guided vehicles and their manufacturers. We will see manufacturers of robots. Therefore, already I have shared the assignment number 1, that is which is the part of the term work. You have to write it on the pages because this time your examination will be offline. Therefore, we will see the point, that is industrial application of robots in material handling and assembly. Now, first of all, we will see again definition of robot. A robot is a machine, especially one programmable by a computer capable of carrying out a complex series of actions automatically. Robots can be guided by an external control device or the control may be embedded within. Robots may be constructed on the lines of human form, but most robots are machines designed to perform a task with no regard to their aesthetics. Robotics develops machines that can substitute for humans and replicate human actions. Robots can be used in many situations and for lots of purposes. But today, many are used in dangerous environments, including inspection of radioactive materials, bomb detection, and deactivation. Manufacturing process or where humans cannot survive, for example in space, underwater, in high heat and cleanup and containment of hazardous materials and radiation. Robots can take on any form, but some are made to resemble humans in appearance. Now, areas of application of robots: outer space, military, industry, health service, agriculture, underwater, security and surveillance. Now we will see industrial applications. An industrial robot is a robot system used for manufacturing. Industrial robots are automated, programmable, and capable of movement on 3 or more axes. Typical applications of robots include welding, painting, assembly, disassembly, pick and place for printed circuit boards, packaging and labeling, palletizing, product inspection and testing, all accomplished with high endurance, speed, and precision. They can assist in material handling. Some of the applications of robots in industry are: first, loading and unloading. Robots are extensively used, being utilized for the loading and unloading of machines and parts in industries, thus substituting human labor and other mechanical methods. Robots possess the benefit of duplicating the design tasks, performing accurately, and being compatible with the nearby equipment. Next, arc welding. The surroundings of arc welding are unsafe for the fitness of human beings, and achievement of quality welds is difficult by manual operations. Therefore, since smooth movements provide superior welds, the use of robots for such operations is growing very rapidly. Utilization of industrial robots for arc welding is economical, and the welds are of an excellent quality. Next, repetitive work cycle. A second characteristic that tends to promote the use of robotics is a repetitive work cycle. If the sequence of elements in the cycle is the same and the elements consist of relatively simple motions, a robot is usually capable of performing the work cycle with greater consistency and repeatability than a human worker. Greater consistency and repeatability are usually manifested as higher product quality than can be achieved in a manual operation. Next, spot welding. Robots perform spot welding very accurately with recurring operations and are extensively being used in automotive industry. They can extend to places which normally would be difficult to reach by manual welding. Next, painting. It is difficult and unhealthy operation where hazardous fumes are released that are extremely dangerous for human beings and in which a danger of explosion exists in the areas of operation. Furthermore, manual painting results are not consistent due to unpredictable speed of movement of the components involved in this process. Next, investment casting. Investment casting requires duplication, accuracy, and uniformity in production, all of which can be achieved with the employment of industrial robots. Then, integration of parts. The integration of parts in various subsystems of production is an important application where robots can function more efficiently and with extra speed, thus assisting in the increase of production rate. Presently, robots are being used for tightening of bolts and nuts, placing of components in circuit boards, and a variety of other similar tasks. Logic devices are used for identification and rectification of defects or inconsistencies. Next, hazardous work environment for humans. When the work environment is unsafe, unhealthful, hazardous, uncomfortable, or otherwise unpleasant for humans, there is reason to consider an industrial robot for the work. Now, you just see these are some images where these industrial robots are used for spot welding of applications in automotive manufacturing. This is the KUKA robot, that is, it is the company which manufactures this industrial robots. Means this is nothing but articulated robots are there. Then next is material handling. Material handling robots can automate some of the most tedious, dull, and unsafe tasks in a production line and is one of the easiest ways to add automation. Material handling robots enhance the efficiency of your production line and increase customer satisfaction by providing quality products in a timely manner. The term material handling encompasses a wide variety of product movements, product selection and transferring, palletizing, packing, and machine loading are just a few of the applications that are considered for material handling. When picking material handling equipment for your facility, you should consider payload and speed requirements, end of arm tooling or grippers needed, facility layout and floor space, the type of material being handled, and any additional possible production problems. Part transfer, a dull and tedious process, can also be injury inducing to human workers. By adding robots to this job, human workers are kept free of the hazardous environment. Packaging robots are extremely flexible and easy to integrate into a workspace. Some of the advantages of packaging robots include reduced part package time, ability to lift larger packages, and labor cost reduction. With the right end arm tooling, a robot can complete any packaging process. There is a large variety of robot sizes, mounting options, payload, and reach available to choose from. Palletizing robots can be seen in many industries, including food processing, manufacturing, and shipping. Machine loading robots not only increase production speeds, it also protects workers from injury. Next, die casting. The robot unloads parts from the die casting machine. Peripheral operations, sometimes performed by the robot, include dipping the parts into a water bath for cooling. Plastic molding. Plastic molding is a robot application similar to die casting. The robot is used to unload molded parts from the injection molding machine. Machining operations. The robot is used to load raw blanks into the machine tool and unload finished parts from the machine. The change in shape and size of the part before and after machining often presents a problem in end effector design, and dual grippers are often used to deal with this issue. Forging. The robot is typically used to load the raw hot billet into the die, hold it during the forging blows, and remove it from the forge hammer. The hammering action and the risk of damage to the die or end effector are significant technical problems. Forging and related processes are difficult as robot applications because of the severe conditions under which the robot must operate. Next is press working. Human operators work at considerable risk in sheet metal press working operations because of the action of the press. Robots are used as substitutes for the human workers to reduce the danger. In these applications, the robots loads the blank into the press. The stamping operation is performed and the part falls out the back of the machine into a container. In high production runs, press working operations can be mechanized by using sheet metal coils instead of individual blanks. These operations require neither humans nor robots to participate directly in the process. Next is heat treating. These are often relatively simple operations in which the robot loads or unloads parts from a furnace. Now you just see, these are some images of the robots which is used for different industrial applications. See that this is the part selection and transfer robot. Here are the parts. This robot is used to select the part and to transfer it. Then this is packaging robots. Here this robot is used for packaging applications. Now this palletizing applications, see that this robot is used for palletizing applications. That is, pallets are there. That robot is keeping these boxes on these pallets. Then machine loading and unloading. See that this articulated robot, this robot is used here to load the job on this CNC machine. Therefore, robot is used for these different applications in industry. Now robots in assembly. Assembly robots are used for lean industrial processes. and have expanded production capabilities in the manufacturing world. An assembly line robot can dramatically increase production speed and consistency. They also save workers from tedious and dull assembly line jobs. End of arm tooling can be customized for each assembly robot to cater to the manufacturing requirements. Additional options like robotic vision can also be incorporated to improve efficiency and accuracy of part orientation or sorting identifiers. Then applications for robotic assembly include automotive components like pumps, motors, and gearboxes. Computers and consumer electronics are another excellent area, as are medical devices and household appliances. Assembly robots are ideal for tasks demanding speed and precision, like applying sealants and adhesives. Not only can they put together parts that are too small or intricate for a human, but they work quickly and accurately without tiring or making mistakes. They are good in applications where cleanliness is paramount, like pharmaceuticals and medical device assembly, and they aren't prone to debilitating injuries like carpal tunnel syndrome that come with repetitive work. Now, what are the advantages of the robots? That is why robots are used in the industry. There are some factors. First is increased efficiency. Industrial robots can complete certain tasks faster and more efficiently than humans, as they are designed and built to perform them with higher accuracy. This combined with the fact they are used to automate processes which previously might have taken significantly more time and resource, results in the use of industrial robots to increase the efficiency of production lines. Next is improved quality. Given their higher levels of accuracy, industrial robots can be used to produce higher quality products, which results in the reduction of time required for quality control and ensures that standards of quality are adhered to. Next is improved working environment. Some tasks are deemed as too dangerous or laborious and repetitive for humans to carry out, and so instead instead robots can perform these tasks instead. Working conditions therefore can be vastly improved, as well as the safety within factories and production plants by introducing industrial robots. Then increased profitability. The results of introducing industrial robots can only ensure high profitability levels with lower cost per product, as by increasing the efficiency of your process, reducing the resource and time required to complete it, while list also achieving higher quality products. Introducing industrial robots save money in the long run. Then longer working hours. As human breaks in the working day are required, distractions happen and attention spans slow, whereas robots can work 24 by 7 and keep working at 100% efficiency. On average, a 40% increase in the output of a production line occurs when one key person is replaced by a robot who operates the same working hours, simply because of stamina. Also, robots don't take holidays or have unexpected absences. Next, disadvantages. First is capital cost. Implementing industrial robots can incur a higher capital cost. However, they do prove highly effective and bring a positive return on investment, that is ROI. This is why prior to decisions being made, we always recommend consideration is given to both the investment required and also the ROI you expect to achieve in implementing robots. Often the advice we give is to take out asset finance and the ROI of the robot more than pays for the interest on the asset finance. Therefore, to implement the robotic system, we need large capital cost and we have to take into account its return on investment also. That is, if already I have told you that one robot cost 10 to 50 lakh depending upon the operation it has to carry out. Therefore, that much return on also maintenance of robot is also required. That is programmer, every time that regular maintenance is there. Therefore, we have to take into account all these costs, that is capital cost for installation of robotic system in the industry. Then next, expertise. The initial setup of industrial robot requires a lot of training and expertise. As with any other type of technology, this is because they are excellent for performing many tasks. Good automation companies provide a support package of their expertise, which is an extremely important factor. However, to minimize reliance on automation companies, training can be given to engineers to allow them to program the robots. Though the assistance of experienced automation companies is still required for the original integration of the robot. Therefore, this is nothing but applications of industrial robots and what advantages and disadvantages. Now we will see another part, that is automatic guided vehicles. We will see videos of the robots also. Okay. Now this automatic guided vehicles. We have studied this, but still it is a part of the practical. Therefore, we will again study it. Automatically guided vehicles, that is AGVs. An automated guided vehicle or automatic guided vehicle is a portable robot that follows along marked long lines or wires on the floor or uses radio waves, vision cameras, magnets, or lasers for navigation. AGVs are material handling systems or load carriers that travel autonomously throughout a warehouse, distribution center, or manufacturing facility without an onboard operator or driver. Afterwards, we will see these links. Next is different types of AGVs are there. Forklift AGV. Forklift automated guided vehicles are simply an automated guided vehicle navigation system integrated into a forklift. They are suitable for floor level pallet pickup and can stack pallets at various heights. Forklift AGVs are widely used in automatic storage and sorting systems, particularly automatic warehouse tracking. The navigation system can be overridden to allow manual control. Therefore, this is nothing but forklift AGV. After the end of this theory, we are going to see some videos related to again robots and these automatic guided vehicles. Then next is underride AGV. Underride automatic guided vehicles or automated guided cart is a type of AGV that lifts the load by driving underneath a basket or cart and lifts it slightly. See that this is the underride AGV is there. It is going inside this cart and this will lift up. This is the stand on which these boxes are kept Therefore, this AGV will lift this stand and it will carry to any other place. Therefore, at the destination, underride AGVs can orient and drop the load without intervention. They are mostly used in hospitals for delivering food, linens, and medical supplies. You are knowing in hospitals that whatever medical supplies are there, that is tablets, injection, or whatever different bottles are there, they are not heavily loaded. That's why these underride AGVs can be used in the hospitals. By seeing the size also, you can judge that what is the load carrying capacity of this AGV. Next is towing AGV. Towing AGV means it is similar to our tractor and trailer. You are knowing how that tractor is carrying that sugarcane loaded trailer. Same is case of here towing AGV. Towing or tugger automated guided vehicles are used to pull undriven carriers or trailers. Since load carrying does not involve lifting, it can handle multiple loads in contrast with forklift and underride AGVs. However, they are solely for transport and cannot position the loads to their location. Now next is unit load AGV. Unit load AGV means what? You can keep here some load and this AGV will carry that load. Unit load automated guided vehicles are designed to transport unitized or palletized goods. This type does not fit, does not lift the load off from the floor, which requires other lifting equipment such as conveyors, cranes, or forklifts for loading and unloading. Next is assembly AGV. Assembly automated guided vehicles are used for transporting goods through an assembly process. Since the assembly process is generally a controlled environment, assembly AGV navigation is much simpler than other types. Their driving speeds are also lower in comparison. Their locomotion system is highly maneuverable that enables them to lift and orient accordingly to the assembly stations. Next is heavy load AGV. This Kuka is the company which has manufactured this heavy loaded AGV. Heavy load automated guided vehicles are widely used in paper and steel mills where rolls of finished products are transported for storage or distribution. They have more robust construction than the other types and are equipped with more safety equipment. Next, high speed mini AGV. High speed mini AGV, also known as small load carriers, are designed to transport small parts or objects and usually work in swarms or fleets. They can move at high speeds and with great flexibility. Their locomotion system is usually composed of a three-wheel drive system for stability and minimal turning radius. They are commonly used in high selectivity racking systems. Now we will see different navigation techniques used in the automatic guided vehicles. First is magnetic guided tape. Now whenever these AGVs are moving in the warehouse or wherever they are used, they are following some specific path. Therefore, to follow that specific path, that is nothing but navigation. Different systems are used. First is magnetic guide tape. AGVs have magnetic sensors and follow a track using magnetic tape laid on the floor. Next is wired navigation. AGVs follow wire paths embedded into the facility floor. The wire transmits a signal that AGVs detect via an antenna or sensor. Next is laser target navigation. A reflective tape is mounted on objects such as walls, fixed machines, and poles. AGVs are equipped with a laser transmitter and receiver. The lasers reflect off of the tape within the line of sight and used to calculate the object's angle and distance from the AGV. Next is inertial or gyroscopic navigation. AGVs are controlled by a computer system with the aid of transponders embedded into the facility floor to verify that the AGV is on the proper course. Next is vision guidance. No modification is required to the infrastructure for vision guided AGVs. Cameras record the features along the route and AGVs rely on these recorded features to navigate. Next is geo guidance. Like vision guided AGVs, no infrastructure modifications are required for AGVs that use geo guidance. Geo guided AGVs recognize objects in their environment to establish their location in real time to navigate throughout the facility. Next is LIDAR, light detection and ranging. LIDAR is a sophisticated navigation technology utilizing sensors that transmit laser pulses to measure the distance between the robot and objects in its environment. This data is compiled to create a 360-degree map of the environment, allowing robots to navigate the facility and avoid obstacles without the need for any additional infrastructure. Now, these are the different sectors using AGVs or applications of AGVs: pharmaceutical, chemical, manufacturing, automotive, paper and print, food and beverage, hospital, warehousing, and theme parks. Therefore, these are nothing but AGVs. Now, what we will see? We will see the different robot manufacturing companies so that you will understand it now. Therefore, different robots manufacturing companies we will go for. First of all, we will see the Pari Robotics company. Pari Robotics company, which is situated in Pune, Maharashtra. That company we will see. It is in Shirwar. Now the name has been changed, that is Wipro Pari. See that this is the Wipro has purchased this Pari Robotics company. Just see the video how this robot is used to move the different parts. See that how this robot is picking the part, placing it. See that robot is also used for inspection. How it is picking. Now robot is used to load and unload the machine. See here. Therefore, you have seen therefore this Pari Robotics company is there. See that we will see its introduction. We will see 2 to 3 companies. See that I will read this about Pari Robotics. Wipro Pari, Precision Automation and Robotics India Limited, headquartered in Pune. Precision Automation and Robotics India Limited, that is Pari, headquartered in Pune, India, was founded in 1990 by Mangesh Kade and Ranjit Date, who had the knowledge and experience to understand the manufacturing industry's needs. The organization is amongst the largest global automation companies with a strength of 1,300 plus employees and multiple facilities worldwide, with its headquarters in Pune, India. Wipro Infrastructure Engineering, a business of Wipro Enterprises Limited, set up its automation business in 2018 as a solutions provider for industrial automation. It acquired Pari in 2021 to become Wipro Pari. Wipro Pari has the vision to utilize its expertise and resources to bring the best solutions in automation and robotics to its customers. Through our global reach and technical prowess, we offer a comprehensive slew of industrial automation solutions, including turnkey physical automation projects and digital factory initiatives to serve our customers. Therefore, this is nothing but their business. Now, what is the vision of the company? We'll see. To be the world's top 10 discrete automation solutions companies serving the global industrial sector. What is the mission of the company? Provide end-to-end industrial automation solution to manufacturing businesses, enabling them to be automated, digitized, and smart. Now, these are the different milestones this company has achieved. You see that in 1990, inception of Pari. Then in 2001, Pari Inc. established. In 2007, first turnkey assembly. In 2012, completion of all these different milestones they have achieved. Now, this Pari Robotics, they are providing some turnkey solutions. Different turnkey solutions this company is providing. That is, we have been providing global turnkey installations for over 25 years, executing projects on 4 continents and in more than 25 countries. Our range of services provide support, lower operating cost, and a faster return on investment. Now, which turnkey solutions they are providing? Automated assembly at Wipro Pari, leveraging a broad array of components has helped us implement projects that have production volumes from 25,000 to 4,50,000 parts per annum, and fully manual, semi-automatic, and fully automatic processes. Then automated machining. Machining solutions serve customers by increasing production and lower costs for automated processes such as parts loading, unloading, turning, milling, and grinding. Then automated material handling and logistics. We offer expertise in material handling solutions from glass handling to working with molten metal. We also employ robots, gantries, conveyors, and other solutions to meet our customers' needs. Then automated welding. For automated welding solutions, the latest state-of-the-art welding technology is deployed with well-engineered fixtures, indexers, shuttlers, and robots for high productivity. The automated lines are Industry 4.0 ready with critical data capturing and analysis modules. Therefore, you just see 170 plus machining lines are there, 180 plus assembly lines are there, and 130 plus material handling lines are there. Now, different technologies. This Wipro Pari is having some different technologies. Which these technologies? These include gantries, robotic systems, floor automation solution, and motion modules. Viprapari has mastered complex multi-axis, high-speed motion and precision positioning technologies with various robotic configurations. We maintain industry-leading standards by constantly innovating technologies in process performance, process mechanisms, control systems, advanced measurement and sensory systems, machine vision, and testing systems. Viprapari offers the best-in-class automation technologies and solutions. Now, what are the unique capabilities of this Viprapari company? See that unique capabilities. Viprapari has built one of the world's industry leading talent pools to support our customers' toughest challenge. Our company's knowledge and know-how are supported with industry leading systems in project management, reusable engineering products and modules, learning systems, products and processes. We support our team and company systems with an in-house IT infrastructure that affords real-time visibility for management to track performance and provide customers with a delightful experience. Now, smart factories. See that smart factories. Smart factory solutions aim at integrating data from manufacturing processes on a real-time basis, creating a digital twin of operations, enabling and tracking key metrics involving manufacturing, maintenance, inventory tracking, etc. This leads to proactive planning, improving all operational metrics through predictive diagnostics and enhancing organization competitiveness. In smart factories, they are providing industrial IT solutions, digital and visual factories, data analytics and diagnostics, proactive decision triggers and dashboards, real-time production monitoring and part traceability systems, integrated supply chain and inventory management systems. Therefore, this is nothing but Viprapari company. Now we will see another one company, that is ABB. ABB India we will say. So this is not ABB Robotics. ABB. See that this is the website of ABB company. Now this is their portfolio: articulated robots, payload 4 kg, reach 0.58 to 0.475 meter, collaborative robots, paint robots, delta robots, Kara robots. Means these different types of robots this company is manufacturing. This company is situated in all over the world: Argentina, Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, Chile, China, Colombia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Ecuador, Egypt, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Indonesia, India, Italy, Japan, Kuwait, Luxembourg, Malaysia, Mexico, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Oman, Panama, Peru, Poland, Qatar, Russia, means different United States, United Kingdom, United Arab Emirates, Turkey, Taiwan, Switzerland, Sweden, Spain, South Korea, South Africa, Singapore, Saudi Arabia, Russia, Qatar, Poland. Therefore, we will say this online. Online means in India also this company is there. ABB, it is the company which manufactures industrial robots. See that. Another company will see. That is Fanuc. Fanuc Corporation. It is a company situated in Japan. See that. Just I will read it. These are the different models. See the applications we'll see. Introduction of robots for the machine tending industry. See that how these robots are used for loading and unloading of different parts in the machine. That is known as machine tending. Images you can see. I will play this video. See that this Fanuc robot, how they are used for machine tending or machine loading and unloading applications. That is known as machine tending, load and unload. These are articulated robots. See this connecting rod is there. Therefore, these are the robots which are manufactured by Fanuc company. Now we will see this another robo drill. See that how this robot, the robot can be relocated together with the hand cart. Quick start from the operation panel. A camera is installed on robot arm and set up at Fanuc factory. No calibration. The robot compensates its motion by detecting the targets using the camera. No need for reteaching after robot relocation. See that now robot will place that part in the machine. See here this exaggerated view is there on this side. See now drilling operation is carried out. The camera checks that the hand cart is not moved by detecting a target while the machining is in operation. See that once operation gets completed, automatically door opens. This robot will lift the job which is completed and it will place another job. The robot can keep in operation close to human operators. The robot can temporarily be moved away or be shared among several machines. Therefore, this is collaborative robot. Therefore, benefits of utilizing robots in the machine tending industry. In the machine tending industry, robots are utilized and introduced mainly in load unload process for machine tools because the robots are suitable for simple and harsh working environment and are unable to help labor shortage and labor saving. Fanuc has a wide range of robot types and models such as compact, high speed and a high payload, which can be applied to all processes like load unload for machine tools and inspection. Robots can be installed inside machine tools with rail and gantry mounting options. Robots are able to tend multiple machine tools. Therefore, this is nothing but Fanuc Robot Corporation, which is situated in Japan. See that introduction of robots for the electrical and electronic industry. Introduction of robots for the food and beverage industry. Different applications are there on their website. We'll see food and beverage. One video we'll see. Small video. See that this food and beverage industry, how robots are used. Cheese production line. Application or examples of robots. Cheese production line. It is in Sweden. This is cheese. Depalletizing with Fanuc R2000 IC/210 of industrial robots. See that palletizing and depalletizing operations are there with this industrial robot used in food industry. See that at the time it is lifting. See that how it is packaging. These robots are used for packing or debagging. Debagging means these robots are removing this plastic bag. Layer creation. Boxes and crates. See that how this boxes and crate packing. How these boxes are packed. See here. Grated cheese is also packed. See this is Delta robot. Boxes and crates are transported to palletizing area. See that palletizing area robots are used to transport these boxes. These are the pallets. These are the different pallets. This is known as pallets. See that this is AGV. Sorry, this is forklift truck is there. Next we will see another application in food and beverage industry. Handling system of vegetables. See that. This we will see how vegetables are handled using robots. See that this is cauliflower. Cauliflower means in Marathi it is called as Kobe. It is weighing. What is see that this is weighing machine. Cabbage. This is known as cabbage. Turn over the cabbage if it is upside down. It is measuring weight. 0.92 kg. See that how this robot is used for handling vegetables and for measuring the weight. It is keeping this cabbage on this weighing machine, and again this cabbage also it should be placed rightly. Therefore that vision system is there in this robot. 1 kg. This cabbage is of 1 kg. See that this robot is automatically classifying different these cabbages according to their weight. Labeling. See that robots are used for labeling. See that this is Delta robot. How robots are used for labeling in food industry. See that how labels are placed. See that. Therefore, this is the different applications of the robots used in various industries. Now let me take your attendance. I will write down your roll numbers. Please wait and then we'll stop.